Do you know what to say when something breaks in your apartment? Today, you will learn how to report a problem to a building manager in English. You will also learn 6 important English words. These words will help you in real-life situations. Let us begin our story. The story is about a woman named Clara. Clara lives in a mid-size apartment in a busy city. Clara moved into the apartment 6 months ago. She likes her apartment. It is quiet and close to her work. One morning, Clara wakes up early. She goes to the kitchen to make coffee. Then she notices something strange. There is water on the floor. The water is coming from under the kitchen sink. Clara looks more carefully. A pipe under the sink has a leak. A leak means water is coming out from a place where it should not come out. Water is dripping slowly onto the floor. Clara knows this is a problem. A small leak can become a big problem very quickly. She needs to tell someone right away. Clara needs to contact the building manager. The building manager is the person who takes care of the building. His name is Mr. Okafor. Clara dries the floor with a towel. She puts a small bowl under the pipe. Then she gets her phone to call Mr. Okafor. Mr. Okafor answers the phone. Clara says, "Good morning, Mr. Okafor. This is Clara from apartment 4B. I have a problem I need to tell you about." Mr. Okafor says, "Good morning, Clara. What is the problem?" Clara explains clearly and calmly. Clara says, "There is a leak under my kitchen sink. Water is dripping onto the floor. I think this is urgent." The word urgent means the problem needs attention very soon. It cannot wait. Mr. Okafor says, "Thank you for calling me, Clara. I understand. A leak can cause a lot of damage if we do not fix it quickly." Clara feels a little better. She is glad that Mr. Okafor is taking her seriously. She wants to give him more information. Clara says, "The water started this morning. I do not know how long it has been leaking. The floor was already wet when I came to the kitchen." Mr. Okafor says, "I see. I will need to come and inspect the problem." The word inspect means to look at something carefully to find out what is wrong. Mr. Okafor says he will come to her apartment in 1 hour. Clara thanks him and ends the call. She feels calmer now. While she waits, Clara writes down some notes. She wants to remember exactly what she saw. This will help when she speaks to Mr. Okafor in person. Her notes say, "Time I noticed the leak. How much water was on the floor. Where exactly the water is coming from." Writing notes is a good habit. When you report a problem, clear details help the other person understand quickly. This saves time. 1 hour later, there is a knock at the door. Clara opens the door. Mr. Okafor is there with a small bag of tools. Clara says, "Hello, Mr. Okafor. Thank you for coming so quickly. Please come in." Mr. Okafor smiles and enters the apartment. Clara leads him to the kitchen. She shows him the bowl under the sink. The bowl already has some water in it. Mr. Okafor puts on his glasses. He opens the cabinet under the sink. He begins to inspect the pipes carefully. He says, "I can see the problem. One of the pipe joints is loose. That is where the water is coming from." A pipe joint is the place where 2 pipes connect. Clara asks, "Is it a serious problem?" Mr. Okafor says, "It is not very serious, but it is important to repair it today." The word repair means to fix something that is broken or damaged. Mr. Okafor says the repair will take about 30 minutes. While Mr. Okafor works, Clara makes tea. She waits in the living room. She can hear the sound of tools from the kitchen. After about 25 minutes, Mr. Okafor calls her. He says, "Clara, I am finished. Would you like to come and see?" Clara goes to the kitchen. The floor is dry. The bowl has been removed. Mr. Okafor shows her the repaired pipe. He says, I tightened the joint and added some new sealant. The leak is fixed. You should have no more water on the floor. Clara is very happy. She says, Thank you so much, Mr. Okafor. I was worried this morning. I am very relieved now. Mr. Okafor says, You did the right thing. You called me quickly. Reporting a problem early always helps us a lot. Then Mr. Okafor says something important. He says, I will need you to make a formal complaint. This is the official record of the problem. A complaint is a formal statement that says something is wrong. It is an official way to report a problem. It helps the building keep a record. Mr. Okafor gives Clara a form. The form asks for her name, her apartment number, the date, and a description of the problem. Clara fills in the form carefully. She writes the date and time she noticed the leak. She writes that there was water on the kitchen floor. She also notes that the problem was urgent. She writes that Mr. Okafor came and completed the repair on the same day. Mr. Okafor also tells her about maintenance. Maintenance means the regular work done to keep a building in good condition. It includes small repairs, cleaning, and checking systems. He says, We do routine maintenance every 3 months, but sometimes problems happen between those times. That is why it is important to call us. Clara thanks Mr. Okafor again. He leaves and she closes the door. She feels very good about how she handled the situation. Later that day, Clara tells her friend about what happened. Her friend says, You handled that very well. You were calm and clear. Clara says, I think it is important to report problems right away, and it helps to know the right words. Her friend asks, What words did you use? Clara smiles and says, I told him there was a leak. I said the problem was urgent, and I made a complaint. Now, let us review the 6 key vocabulary words from today's story. This will help you remember them. The first word is leak. A leak is when water or liquid comes out from a place where it should not. Example, there is a leak under the sink. The second word is urgent. Urgent means something needs attention very soon. It cannot wait. Example, the problem is urgent. Please come quickly. The third word is inspect. To inspect means to look at something carefully to find a problem. Example, the manager came to inspect the pipe. The fourth word is repair. To repair means to fix something that is broken or damaged. Example, he repaired the pipe in 30 minutes. The fifth word is complaint. A complaint is a formal statement saying that something is wrong. Example, she filled in a complaint form about the leak. The sixth word is maintenance. Maintenance is the regular work done to keep a building or machine in good condition. Example, the building has maintenance every 3 months. You now know 6 important English words: leak, urgent, inspect, repair, complaint, and maintenance. Well done for listening to the whole story. Remember, when you have a problem at home, stay calm. Use clear and simple words. Report the problem early. That is the best way. Thank you for learning English with us today. If this story helped you, please subscribe to Fluent Story English. A new story is waiting for you.